So I think it's really creating this culture of belonging. It's something that I feel really passionate about anyway. But I think over the next few months or years, what we'll really see is this creating this culture of belonging, which will talk very much to the diversity and inclusion topic, which is happening at the moment, where we're really encouraging everybody to be their true, authentic selves. But also hybrid working, where we're just encouraging people to find the right way of working that suits them, and creating a culture of trust and empowerment for all colleagues. I'd say I'm quite new to internal comms. I've probably been doing it for about 8 years. The reason I'd recommend a career is because it's such an inclusive industry. I was in marketing before, so everybody was always quite closed about what they did in marketing. The community internal comms is the exact opposite. So everyone's always about sharing ideas, supporting each other, learning from each other. So it's just a really, really good community, which I really enjoy being a part of. So I got into internal comms. It's quite an interesting story, really. I had my previous career in marketing. I wasn't necessarily happy in the role that I was doing, so I decided to leave that role. I decided to set up my own business, which I thought was going to be a marketing consultancy. I literally left my place of employment and went to meet somebody just for an informal chat. We just had a chat, we got on. He said, "I think I've got a role for you." I said, "Okay, that's great." And he said, "It's doing internal comms." At that point, I was like, "I don't do internal comms, I do marketing." But anyway, he said, "No, it's exactly the same. It's just doing marketing to an internal audience." So I went and did a contract with them for about 18 months, found that I loved it, and I'm still in internal comms now. I think you can really see the fruits of what you do when you're working with an audience that are your colleagues and your employees. Everything you do, you immediately see the reaction or the impact of that. That means that you can get the positive feedback, but also any constructive feedback, and you can work immediately to remedy what you're doing to have a real good positive impact in the long run. I think one of the most valuable skills I've learned as a communicator is to actively listen. I think I've learned that most recently through all of the work that I've been doing on diversity and inclusion as well. Since I've been doing the work on diversity and inclusion, I've really begun to understand that everybody is unique and everybody has a story to tell, and it's so interesting and useful to understand the stories and people's backgrounds, and to use that to in a storytelling way to communicate those stories out to other people. It means that as a community we really can begin to understand everybody's unique journey and just have a lot more sympathy and empathy for each other. I chose internal comms because I absolutely love it.